Hello dear students, we are back with the class of English and we started with Unit 1, The World of Colors. Now, I hope you guys have understood Activity 1 to 4. Let's start with Activity 5 today. Before moving forward, let's do a quick recap. In Activity 1 and 4, we studied the story of the quarreling colors, where each color was showing how it's more important than the other, and while they were quarreling, the rain got angry and there was thunder, and then it explained to them like how each one is important and they should hold their hands and come together, and that way we get a beautiful rainbow. Now, Activity 5 is also related to this. Let's see how. Activity 5. Just as all the colors helped to make a rainbow, everyone can help to make school a better place to learn. Look at this picture with a partner or group. Name all the things you see in the picture. Think together about some ways the students in this school could help in the classroom. In the next slide, you will be given a picture. In your textbook, the picture is given, but it is not as colorful, as clear as you will see in the next slide. Now, as the colors came together and created a beautiful rainbow, all of you, when we come together, we can also help something into making it a better place. Let's see how the students can do. Now, here is the picture of the classroom. You can see the things, like you have to remember these, like did you see the notice board, the blackboard, the tables, the chairs, the papers, and then there are windows and all. You have to keep this picture in mind, and based on this you have to do the next activity. Now the next activity was supposed to be a group or partner activity, but as we know, we will be doing it solo. So just have this clear picture in mind. If you want, you can take the screenshot and then note down the answers in your textbook. Use the picture to help you write 2 sentences about things you can do to help in your school. Now, normally the normal classrooms do not look like this. This one is quite messy. But still, how can you help in your school? What can you do? You just have to think of 2 sentences. Only 2 points will do. You have to note them down. Share your sentences with your classmates. Listen to the ideas of other classmates. Which 3 ideas from other classmates did you think were the most interesting? Now, each one of you will be having some different kind of idea. Like someone will say that we can arrange the tables and chair, and we can mop the floor. Sweep and then mop the floor. One can clean the blackboard, or we can also arrange the papers which are lying. If they are not necessary, we can throw them in dustbin, or we can use them for reuse, or like all these kinds of things can be done. You have to note down the most interesting thing. We will be doing this activity during the live class. Now that was activity 6. Activity 5. In activity 6, you have to talk together about all the ideas for helping that your classmates wrote in the activity above. You have to discuss this in a group. Choose 5 ideas that everyone in your group agrees are interesting. Now, basically, it's about cleaning. So, what more can be done here? You can also make the notice board more interesting. So, even this is a group activity which we'll be doing during the live class. We will discuss first, each one of you will note down your ideas, then we will listen to everybody's ideas, and then instead of a group, you will be noting down the 5 ideas which are interesting. Many ideas are interesting, but not all ideas are easily done. Work with your group to rank the 5 interesting ideas from easiest to most difficult. Ranking means to put in order. Rank the easiest idea first, the next easiest second. The most difficult idea to do should be number 5. Now, even this activity we will be doing during live class. Once we have discussed the ideas, we have to even give ranks to them. You all know, like we have been doing sports activities, your normal classes, when your results are declared, we know the ranks, first, second and third. So here the ranks are given on the basis of how easy they are. So the easiest idea will be given first rank, next easiest second, and that way moving towards the difficult one. And based on that, you have to write these ideas in the table given in your textbook. First one is easiest, then less easiest, then moderate, then difficult, then most difficult. My group ranks these 5 interesting ideas by how easy they are to do, like this. And you will be noting down the ideas. Even this activity will be carried out during a live class. How could your group work together to actually do the easiest idea for helping? Now, this was not just to give suggestions like what can be done, but you also have to think like if you had to do that idea, how you can work together to do that. Suppose your idea was to arrange tables and chairs. So how can you come together as a group and do that? You can say that one student will be two students will be arranging tables and one student will be arranging chair, and that way we will be dividing it into 3 rows. So there will be, as a group, you can do the work better and in speed. So that was activity 5 and 6, which was about finding ideas to do something together and then actually thinking about how to implement them. Now activity 7. As we are studying the world of colors, here is a small poem, Paints by Elo Orleans. When we read this, you will also understand that it's very easy. You all know the primary colors and secondary colors. Like primary colors, when you mix them, you get new color. So this poem is actually about that. Let's read it. When I put yellow paint on red, the colors change to orange instead. And mixing blue and red, I get a pretty shade of violet. Another trick that I have seen, yellow and blue turn into green. There's magic when my colors mix. It's fun to watch them doing tricks. So, quite a small poem, right? And it's also very easy to understand. Here the poet is telling that when he puts yellow on red, the colors change to orange instead. You know, yellow and red, they do not just remain different. They come together and turn into a new color, which is orange. And mixing blue and red. When you mix blue and red, we get the color violet. It depends on how much color you have mixed, but we get pretty shade of violet. Violet looks such a royal color. Then another trick that I have seen, yellow and blue turn into green. You know, when I was a child, even we had houses like red, green, blue, yellow. So red, blue and yellow, these are actually primary colors. Green, though a secondary color, I was thinking like how can you get mixing yellow and blue, it turns green, but that's how nature is. So it's like a trick, it's like a magic trick, like mixing 2 colors you get a completely different shade and it's always pretty. There's magic when my colors mix. It's actually magical, like how something changes. It's fun to watch them doing tricks. When you are having drawing classes, when you do this, you know, even you will be getting excited because it's fun. It's nice to see how the colors do tricks, how the colors act like it's magical. So that was the poem Paints by Elo Orleans. I hope it is clear to you. And in the next activities, it's more like you will have to do some kind of drawing and then you will have to name them. We'll do that during our live classes. I hope this much is clear to you. See you during the next class. Till then, stay home, stay safe, and enjoy your day. Bye.